My branch line is the pride of the whole North Western Railway. It runs from the big city of Knapford to some of the most remote rural areas. Let's see how it all began. A harbour line from Elsbridge to Knapford was opened in 1885 and used horse-pulled wagons. By the early 1900s, horses were replaced by steam engines. In 1915, a bay platform was opened at Knapford and was connected via a branch. It wasn't until 1924 to 25 that the line was extended from Elsbridge via Hackenbeck to Ffarquhar and later to Anofa Quarry northeastwards. The line was run entirely by available engines until post-1923, when number 1 was assigned to the line permanently. The reason why Thomas was given this line in the first place was because he helped our number 5, James, after he had an accident on his first day of Sodor. When I arrived on this branch, I was given 2 push-pull coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. Between Elsbridge and Hackenbeck lies Hackenbeck Tunnel, constructed as single track throughout. Half the cost of the tunnel was bared by the Ffarquhar Quarry Company, also known as Anofa Quarry. The expense of constructing a tunnel had prevented an extension being constructed earlier. In the early 50s, that tunnel saw a landslide, and the brave soul of the elderly woman who lived by the line, Mrs. Kindly, warned Thomas of the danger ahead. Shortly after the construction of Ffarquhar Station was complete, a tramway to Anofa Quarry was constructed and opened, hence number 7's arrival on the line. Toby's arrival was caused by an officious constable who had, at the time, recently been transferred to the countryside. Ffarquhar Station itself was opened around 1924. The oldest part of the village stands astride the Arlesborough/Ulfstead Road. In the troubled times of the Regency, from 1263 to 1404, a fort stood here as an outpost for Ulfstead Castle. Following the island's acceptance of Henry IV as overlord in 1404, the fort fell into disuse, and little remains except the hillock on which it once stood. It is still called the fort. Some of the older houses in the village are built from its masonry. This branch line was opened in stages between the 1880s and the 1920s, and this branch just wouldn't be the same if me, Percy, Toby, Daisy and Mavis did not work on it. Just imagine what it would be like.
Train on a journey, train on a track. Take me where I want to go, take me back. Building the line by the sweat of your brow and the strength of your own hand. With stone, steel and sand, earning the land. Railway sleeper, get no rest. Ride the iron horse into the west. With a pick and a shovel to the mountain pass, the boys of the Barrow gang. With stone, steel and sand, earning the land.